Hello. I want to show you a simple yet very nice mod, the Pretty Lantern Replacer. Now it's 1.70 megabytes, so it's under 2 megabytes. It's not too big. It might be a little big for this, okay? But it really looks nice, and it really makes your lanterns look a lot better in the game. So this is by Peril21. And, oh, this is a port. Okay, I didn't realize this. This is a port of Arduino's default lantern replacer that uses a simple tweak of the model and textures from stained glass lantern R and 201 stained glass lanterns. Okay. So as near as I can tell, this works with all the stuff I've been using, and I haven't had any trouble with it. It just makes all your lanterns look like the ones in the picture here. Makes them look very pretty. You know, they still look kind of old, but they look prettier, and they have a better, just a better appearance, like they have glass there, like they should have. So, again, it's under 2 megabytes, and this was, now I'm kind of confused. I guess this was created by Peril21, but they took and put some things from other people together for it, so, you know, take that as it is, I guess. Anyway, I think it's pretty nice, and I've been using it, so let me hop out of here, and I'll try to go show you some lanterns. Alright, so here, if you notice in the background, there is a giant wobbling on the road with a cow. But ignoring that, here is a lantern, like I was talking about. This is from one of the mods that puts lanterns on the road. But here is what your lanterns will look like. All the lanterns in the game will look like that. Which I think they look really good. You know, they look like they've been used. They look kind of smoky. Now, I don't know about this giant and his cow. And not bother them. We're going to go down here and look at this lamp. All the lamps should look like this. Even the lamps in town. We can go in Whiterun and you'll be able to see that. But yeah, all the lamps, all the lanterns, I should say, the lanterns, change to that design, which works very well. It looks good. Like I said, it's not a very big mod, and if you use lanterns quite a bit, you might even like it for wearable lanterns, though I don't use that, so, you know, that's just something you have to try and see if it's something you like. But that's pretty much it. Let's go to Whiterun. I'll show you. Matter of fact, let me take the clip ring off because I have that on, and it might cause us some trouble. Let's let her settle on the ground. There we go. Now she can travel like normal, and we'll look around in Whiterun, because there's usually, I think there's a few places where you can see a lamp or two in Whiterun. If I'm wrong about that, then then I will then I will be wrong. I remembered incorrectly. I've removed a lot of things, so I don't have as many lanterns in my game as I did once. So mainly right now, my lantern mod, where it puts lanterns on the road, is the main place where I'm using lanterns. Now, I'm not saying there's no other place. Like if you go to Dragon Bridge, you could find a lantern hanging off Dragon Bridge. But for the most part, right now, this is where you're going to see lanterns in my game, other than in some houses or something like that. So, I think this is still a good representation of what the lantern will look like in game. It looks really nice. You have to decide if you think it's worth it. You know, it's less than 2 megabytes, but it is for one object, I guess it's a little large, so it just depends on what you want. I like it. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, but for right now, at least, I don't know. I'm hanging on to it for right now. We'll see. We'll see if I keep it long term. I don't know what that guard thinks about me levitating past them, but I don't know. I think these are pretty nice. Do you think the lantern is not supposed to hang through the hook at the end? I don't know what's going on there, but it's okay. It's alright. It just seems to me like the lanterns are not hanging where they should be. So anyway, at least the lantern looks good. It looks nice. It looks new and different. So sometimes that's all we want, is something to look nice, look different. So alright, that is the little lantern mod. Let me show you that again. Alright, so the mod is the pretty lantern replacer. This was by Peril21, and it's really under 1.75 megabytes. It's well under 2 megabytes anyway. It's not very big. It's pretty cool. I might have to move it in my load order if I keep it, because I see now that it actually has a tweak of the model and textures. So I may not have it in the exact right place, but that's okay. We'll perhaps play with it a little more. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to keep it. I kind of like the idea of it, but it's kind of large for one item, if you know what I mean. Whereas like this door thing gives you a bunch of items for 70 megabytes. But anyway, this is only one item when you think of that, so this still seems like a pretty good deal if you think of it that way. It's just one item, but it's a lot of lanterns in your game, so it's pretty cool. And it says here that it'll work with wearable lanterns, you know. Oh, but not the new model. Okay. So it doesn't totally work, but it does work somewhat. So, alright. Well, anyway, something to think about, something to look at. Hope you have a wonderful day. I do appreciate you watching. And take care of yourself. Be safe. And I will catch you later. Real quick addendum, if you want to see what this lantern looks like in the daytime, this is a good representation of how it looks in the daytime. It's basically the same lantern we were looking at, but it's daytime instead of nighttime. So just thought you might want to see that. It looks, of course, a little darker at night, and it looks a little brighter and a little different during the day. So just in case.
Somebody! Help! Come quickly! We've got a burglar!